Oh my goodness, hello, good morning everybody. Oh, I'm a little bit quiet. Also, I'm Zach. Hi, nice to meet you. And a little sleepy. Hi everyone. And I just bit my lip. Ow. Good morning. Happy Thursday morning. Lovely to see you. Good morning, Brandon and Professor Plum and Sarah and Linda. Good morning, Suze. Emotional support muffin. Always a pleasure. Court, JP, Angela, Yamino, Mama Bear. Hello everybody. Good morning. I swear I'm in a good mood. I'm in a great mood. BB, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Shimmer, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're live. We're doing it live. Thank you all so much for being here today in this, my hour of need, when I woke up too early and decided, you know what, I want to go to gym this evening because it's kind of chilly and I want to keep my flannels on. And you can't gym in flannels. I mean, I guess you could, but probably wouldn't be very comfortable. Anyway, today we're going to be reacting to a couple of things because I know I've been away for a couple of days. I'm also most likely going to be a little bit quiet over the weekend, so I thought, why not? Why not get something productive done very early in my day that wasn't sleeping, but also that wasn't gym? Both forms of self-care, by the way. And that's not fluff in my beard. My beard is just fluffy. That's what it is. Kia, hello, hello. Wyatt, hello. AC, good morning, hello. I hope you're enjoying the commute. I saw that up in the chat. Hello, hello everyone. Duck Rob Ducky, hello. Prepping dinner, cowabunga? That sounds good. What are you making? Heyo, Kenzie. Who? A pleasure. Paycheck, hello. I see you. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the compliment. I did my hair. Was it Tuesday night? I think it was Tuesday night. Tuesday or Wednesday night. I just, I have a pair of clippers, so I'm fortunate to be able to just, like, get that done, you know? It takes a steady hand and a lot of confidence and the willingness to make a mistake and be like, you know what, I'll just rock caps for like a couple of weeks. It's fine. So today, sorry, I am still waking up a little bit. So I've got all the caffeine. I forgot my tea. Hold on, I'm going to go get my tea. I'm still here. Don't worry, there's no babysitter yet. I made tea and left it in the kitchen. Because of course I did. Because the tea doesn't belong on my desk, where it does belong. But instead it lives in the kitchen. Oh, I can get rid of that tea bag. That's fine. Okay, great. We're good now. Sorry, I'm coming back. The pep is not in my step today. Well, so far today. It'll come back. It's fine. Danielle, hello, good morning. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Danielle says, I had my first autism assessment today after a year of rage and grief when I found out I most likely had it. Please wish me luck for my hard day. Danielle, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for taking care of yourself and your health. You're going to do great. Everything's going to be okay. Positive vibes only from me. Just remember, be kind to yourself and take care of yourself. Things can be hard, but you're doing good things. So thing away, give yourself a hug. Or something. Or whatever is the positive, what's the word? I hope you have a positive coping mechanism, and if not, just give yourself a hug. That's what I'm trying to say. Thanks for the super chat, Danielle, and I hope you have a fabulous day. My best wishes for you. Pointless Bex, hello, good morning. Thank you for being here for 9 months. Bex says, 9 months ago, I could not have guessed we'd be here. In whose context, Bex? Your own, Chantal, or Ambi's? Because 9 months ago, I would probably assume we would be at where we're at with Ambi. I would not have assumed we'd be where we're at with Foodie. Me, 9 months ago? Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty much on point of what I expected. But I hope you're happy with where you are 9 months later. Thank you for being here and thank you for the support. And Angelica, thank you for being here for 1 month. I appreciate it. Angelica says, yay, my first milestone. Hey, Zach and chat. Hey, Angelica. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for the support and I appreciate you being a pop star. Okay, so today we're going to be reacting to the most recent upload livestream from Foodie Beauty entitled A Live Dinner Beeze. I'm not going to lie, I caught the last 10 minutes as I was setting up, and so far it seems like a snooze fest, so we're going to have some backups because I can't promise we're even going to get 20 minutes into it. Y'all, I need joy, and I need fun, and I need interest. Mostly it's interest. I can find my own joy and fun out of talking about things in the content, but I need interest. I need things happening. And even when things weren't happening, there were at least, I need debatable points, is what I mean. And not with you, chat. Please don't start. In the content that I watch, I need debatable points, or at least like specific action points where I can say, yes, I agree with this, no, I agree with this, and these are my reasons why. Yes, this is true in my brain, no, this is not true in my brain, and these are the reasons why. I don't believe this is happening. I believe something else might happen. Here's my tinfoil beret, etc., etc. I just need, like, stimulation. Not sensually. I just need stimulation when it comes to watching my content, because it literally, in the last couple of days, Chantel's has just been causing my brain to kind of be a muddy mess of, like, I'm not a big music person at all. Like, I don't understand music, and people's interest in music always interests me, because it's just not, it was never a natural thing until I found, like, the most basic of pop, and didn't feel shame about appreciating the divas so much. But like, I remember people talking to me about, like, specific genres of music, and me being like, I don't get it. Like, what? Like, this is an interest for you? I would legitimately just prefer to listen to someone yammering on for 12 hours about anything over, like, the sound of an instrument, which isn't for me to, like, take that away from anyone. It's just my brain, I guess. Anyway, I found myself this week being like, I'm normally down to listen to a foodie vlog 12 times and pick up, like, what's being said and just have it running on loop in the back while I do other things. Not this week. This week I was like, you know what? I might actually just listen to the best of Mariah Carey. I might just do that. Yeah. Also, I saw the trailer for the Mariah Carey movie. I don't know how I feel about that. Primarily because it's made by the producers, or the people, might not just be the producers, who made Bohemian Rhapsody. And I know Bohemian Rhapsody was, like, received really well, but there were just, like, little things where it's like, you're gonna show a story as, like, similar to true life, but also not include some kind of poignant stuff and kind of skirt around some hard talking points, and it's very much glamorized. So I'm excited for, what is it called? I Want to Dance with Somebody. I feel like it is. Anyway, there's a Whitney biopic coming to screens near you that I'm interested in. Am I just rambling? I might be. Something's wrong. Also, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all listening to 8 minutes of me talking nonsense this morning. If you'd like to hit the like button while you're here, I'd appreciate that very much. And maybe rambling. Hey, Sparks, it's a ramble tam. It's a rambling tangent. Ramble tangent. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna listen to live Dinner Beeze, and we'll see how far we can get through it. We've also got an Ambi vlog entitled Factor Food Taste Test. She's eating pre-prepared meals. I've actually got one in the fridge because I under meal prepped this week because I've got a busy weekend, and I didn't realize until yesterday when I was like, I literally have not got enough pre-cooked chicken breast, and I don't have the time today, so I went and picked up, like, a frozen meal. Core Foods, I think it's called. I don't know. It's a naked palmy. Don't get me started. Sorry, chat. I've missed people. Creek, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Creek says, I'm sitting here drinking a beer and watching my sister-in-law cook Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, is it Thanksgiving dinner day today? Or night? Sorry, ignorant on the other side of the planet. What time is it? Oh no, bad things have happened with my brain. I hope you're enjoying the beer. Thank you for the super chat. I hope dinner's lovely. I hope it's great. I hope things go well. Are you having turkey? Turkey's the thing that you have, right? Turkey and, is it yams? I don't think in Australia we call anything yams. Is that meant to be sweet potato? Sorry for asking all of these questions. Yumino, thank you very much for 18 months. Yumino says, Hellfire had a milestone message, by the way. Thank you for using your milestone message to call out someone else's milestone message, Yumino. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I'm very sorry. Hellfire, thank you for your patience and thank you for being here for 2 months. Hellfire says, happy time zone, Zach and team. Happy time zone, right back to you, my friend. I'm so sorry that I skipped past you earlier in the stream. Consider this your shout out and I'm sorry. And Creek, thank you again for the super chat. Creek says, sir, you missed my other super chat. I caught up. I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about talking about how just dull the content is, and I'm going on ramble tang, all right? It's just gonna happen. Cool. So, sorry. So, a food factor face test. No, taste test. Wake up, Zach. Queen of YouTube, lol. Weighing days 12 to 14. I can't wait specifically to talk about the crown. Not the show. It's the one Ambi's wearing. There's also, within the greater context of Foodie's content, there's also the Sala and Chantal channel doing its thing. Again, I'm not going to lie. The vlogs are increasingly boring. The scientific center trip, I didn't actually enjoy at all. I hated it. For it, like, in the same vein of me hating the zoo. Because I was like, you're going to a science center, why are there live animals? Why are there bats in a fake cave with plexiglass between them and audience members? They're fruit bats. They're fruit bats. They're not, it's not a conservative effort, and they're fruit bats in Kuwait, which they might live there. I don't know. It seems very hot for them to live there, because I understand, like, here in Australia, we have massive fruit bat population, so much so that a lot of local people hate it because they, like, poop on everyone's cars. But, like swarms of fruit bats. And sometimes it's detrimental to, like, agriculture and farming and stuff. And they've got something in their poop. Is it sulfur? Phosphorus? Something that messes with the soil as well when there's large populations of them, right? So in Australia, there are literally country towns or smaller towns that have had to invest in ways to keep bats essentially out of the city centre, because they just poop all over the roads and make it, like, actually hazardous, or eat people's foods. I know Queensland as a state, it might have been national, they introduced a law that it's illegal to poison the bats, right? So you can't poison the bats, because if you poison what they're eating or drinking, you're probably going to poison something else as well. And it's kind of inhumane to just, like, poison native wildlife. And then there was one town I remember that basically set up, like, sonic shockwaves, because they use echolocation, so they're very, like, sensitive to sounds and vibrations. So they used sonics to frighten them away from specific places. It kind of helped. It didn't really, because it just shifted the problem to another area. It kind of helped. Anyway, the history of fruit bats. I felt bad. I was like, I like bats. Why are there fruit bats in this, like, styrofoam-ass looking cave between plexiglass? And then I got really frustrated because Chantal was just shining a light in there. I was like, dude, they're bats. Bats do not like light. Bats want to be in the dark and away from you. Why are we here? And then she was checking out the cat, and that made me really sad, because it's like, not only is that cat clearly not having a goddamn piece of Chantal, unlike the fish, but you'll get it if you watched it. The cat seemed really, like, just pissed. Like, you can get out of here. Also, I'm sad, and in this, like, again, makeshift cave with plexiglass. Like, leave me alone. I just want to be left alone. And then there were more cats that want to be left alone. I don't know. It wasn't a good vibe for me. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. Yeah, Chantal was just kind of down in his face, like, tapping on the glass, shoving the light in animals' faces. And then, like, yeah, the rays were interesting. I did appreciate the fish. Just giving Chantal a piece of his mind. But yeah, the rays, I don't know. I think nature should be left where it is, unless it's in a conservative effort where the replication of an animal's actual environment can be made in the attempt to keep them safe and happy, and not locked behind plexiglass or forced into, corralled into a bloody square for people to poke and prod and touch. It's just, I don't know, I don't like it. Creek Native Girl, hello again. Thank you for gifting one Pulpy Syntax membership. I appreciate it. Thank you for your kindness and generosity, and welcome To Pulpster, pardon me. Sue Ann, hello. Make sure you thank Creek Native Girl for their generosity. Thank you for being here. Some aquariums do excellent conservation. Oh, 100% good girl. I think I can't remember the name of it. No, it's escaped me. I remember specifically going to an aquarium when I was little, and like they were talking about breeding programs and stuff. Ow, bit my lip again. In the aquarium, which was really like interesting. And then basically saying like, hey, these like for these species, their entire like native ecosystem is being destroyed. So we're taking a whole heap of them, we're letting them like have a good time, and then we're collecting eggs and we're making more of them and we're shipping them all over the place to make sure that they, continue to exist as a species, because we have decided that no, the water's not warm enough and apparently the reef's just getting in the way. So anyway, I have truly been on a ramble tangent. Yeah, so all of that. And then the most recent live stream upload. Look, I'm just going to talk my way through it because I don't want to watch it. Yumino, thank you for the super chat. Yumino says, Poltergeisha also sends a super chat, but there's a typo. Pepper is supposed to be Papa. What is wrong with my brain? Polter, Yumino, first of all, thank you. It's not at all required, but very much appreciated. You can just tag me, buddy. It's okay. Thank you for your support, though. And Polter, thank you for the super chat and your patience as well. Polter says, I sent you a pupper pic on Twitter. Meet Lady. Oh, you sent me a doggo pic? Thank you. I will absolutely check out Lady as soon as I get off here. Thank you for sending that through. And I hope Lady's having a fabulous day. And I hope you are too, Polter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Oh, people are tagging me. Look, this is what happens even when I'm not watching Foodie. I can't keep up with the chat. It's a me problem. It's mostly because I ramble tang. Stephanie, thank you for being here for 11 months. Stephanie says, I've needed this ramble tang. Well, you're welcome to it, mate. Thank you for being here for 11 months and for your support. I appreciate it. Yes, so in the most recent one, I can't even remember what happened. There were fountains, and I was bored. That's the long and short of it, I guess. I can't even remember what it was. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Maybe it'll jog my memory by looking at the, Oh, okay. Oh, the mall! We went to the mall. Let's go to the mall. How I Met Your Mother reference. That show ended terribly. Link, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Link says, thank you for making my day much better after I spent most of it in the hour. Oh no, Link, thank you for the support. I hope you're doing okay, mate. Please take care of your health and yourself. Give yourself some kindness today. I'm really sorry to hear that you're not having a great day, though. Thank you for the super chat, and I hope everything's okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers and toes. So, the mall trip. Fruity went to the mall. Fruity saw a train, joked about riding it, and some fountains. Then got inside the mall, walked around the mall. I don't know. It's weird. I thought we weren't meant to film in malls or public spaces, but whatever. I mean, the evidence is right there. Chantal then got talking about all the options. Yeah, nah, I got nothing. Nothing was retained out of that vlog, and I've clearly watched the majority of it. Oh, she almost went to an arcade, and I was disappointed that she didn't go to the arcade, because I kind of wanted her to go to the arcade. Yeah. Can we do disclaimers? Oh, we've got to pin the things. Oh, we've got so much things to do. Yes. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much Foodie Beauty, and Amberlynn Reid. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices. Choices about the words that we use. Choices about what we put out on the internet. Choices. Choices. Gwen, hello. Thank you for being here for 21 months, mate. I appreciate it. Gwen says, a morning, Zach, and hi, chat. Wait. Mall bees. Sorry. I thought they said male bees. I was like, is she writing letters now? No. Mall bees was a snooze. It was a total snooze. It was a snooze fest. I honestly kind of thought we'd get a haul out of it, considering how much she's been talking up, like, oh, they've got beautiful, like, headscarves and beautiful abayas and, beautiful clothes for me to buy, and I was somewhat holding out hope that we would have something akin to a torrid haul. Even if it was just holding things up for the camera for us to see, it would have been refreshing to go back to content that was a little bit more familiar. Not to say that all of these super fake vlogs aren't familiar, because they are, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna do either, because these vlogs aren't even cracking 10k. Yeah, I don't know. Because now we have a conversation about December not looking great, right? Paydays come in for November. She's got a month until the next one. But November ends on the 30th, obviously, and that will be what the pay cycle is for December. So I don't know. But we'll catch up. We'll talk about it. It's fine. I'm missing people more and more. Sarah, hi. Thanks for being here for 4 months, mate. I appreciate it. Sarah says, have a good Thanksgiving weekend and do self-care. Thank you very much. I don't celebrate, Sarah. I am very unfamiliar with Thanksgiving, but I plan to have a fabulous weekend. So thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And Angela, thank you very much for being here for 6 months. Angela says, Foodie has removed everything that made her interesting. Look, first of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, I think even in the most mundane state of content, there's still interesting things. I am morbidly curious about the entire, like, foodie beauty story, and I guess the conversation is less because there is just less content, right? We don't have to sit through 6 to 8 hours every day anymore. But we also know that foodie is very well documented in not being the same person in every format of content, I guess, which is very, very fake, or at least disingenuous is what I see in the vlogs. The live streams at the moment are seem to be very much looked over by Sala. And so, yeah, I don't know. She might argue that it's just her progressing as a character, and that might be the case. Yeah. Once again, it kind of returns to the conversation of, like, in the past, Chantal has, like, done things that may not have been the best for her to create a stir on the internet, and that kind of, like, pays her bills. So, again, on the, like, habitual side of things, I don't see how, like, bad behavior, whatever you judge that as, I guess, being monetarily rewarded by a system that allows you to, like, run ads on it and stuff. I don't necessarily see her easing back on the use of that. I do now, because of where she is, I guess, like with Sala. But in the future, who knows? I mean, to be honest, the real tea in all of this situation is whether or not the villa's being paid for, right? I don't care about the finances, but in the grand scheme of the narrative, I guess, it will be interesting what's happening with the villa and what's happening with the living condition, because we were planning for the mansion, and then the mansion didn't happen, and now Chantal's in Kuwait and quite vocally saying, I've never said I'm always going to support Pete's. Pete's needs to, like, do his own thing, and Pete's is obviously in Canada in the luxury villa being like, I don't know when she's coming home. Obviously, the plan to come home is next year. I don't know what's happening with us moving. I don't know. So, we'll see. It'll happen. There will be interesting things as we go along, but people, like I've said often, also that's sun right there, people will boop in and out at various points and kind of need to catch up. And I like to be, caught up. Okay, we're going to get into this because I've been talking for 23 minutes straight, and that is probably some kind of record. Right, we're going to start off with live Dinner Beeze. Let's beeze away. Beeze, beeze, beeze. Beeze, beeze. Power on. Battery medium. Headset connected. Yes, I need to pin the message. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Let me just load the thing. There we go. We'll play. I'll load. There we go. It is the bee's knees, dark rubber ducky. Well, paycheck. I guess the interesting thing is that we've been told it's after Christmas, and we know that it has to be, like, before early February, but also, Oh, lovely to see Gloria. Hello,
Black
Gloria.
Chaos, the Black's Chaos. Hey, Golden Girl.
Also, I see someone. Look, I don't care. Whatever. Just
Hello, you guys are first. It's pretty early there, huh?
want to say I just want to wipe the back wall, just in that little spot.
It's like round 2, almost 3.
But whatever.
Hey, Love Goddess. Thank you for being here too.
She's
yeah, of
a
course, I
little
haven't been
quiet.
live. Like I didn't go live yesterday, so.
I'm a little loud. There we go.
My olives are
Should be
in the olive
good.
oil and they were in the fridge, and now I can't. I'm gonna eat dinner because
Hey, Nat.
I haven't eaten dinner, and figure we can just, you know, eat and chat. It's 10:47 a.m. Oh my gosh, the time differences are crazy all over the world. I think most
It's funny how time works. Yeah, it's a circle.
of my beezers, like in my analytics, are like from the US though, and then Canada, I think. Or no, UK
Mine is
maybe.
similar. What are my
Hey, Reggie.
analytics?
I just
That'll
got
be an
home and trying to
interesting
pick up last minute
conversation.
stuff before we head out on Sunday. Oh yeah, you're going where it's warm on Sunday, huh? I can't even imagine what it's like in Canada right now with all the weather, all the snow. My Kia
Mary, you've been there for 38 years. I'm sure you can imagine.
probably won't start.
Sorry. I'm already starting off cynical.
Whenever I go home, I'll probably have to tow it to the Kia
Audience.
shop. Anyway, you're in Cali? Oh. So yeah, 3 hours behind my local time at home.
United States, 63.9%. Canada, 8.6%. United Kingdom, 8.2%. Australia, 5.2%. Germany, 1.6%. That's fun. And then there's more. But those are the top 5. Hi, everyone.
Never put olives in the fridge. But like, it's just like a bowl of olives. Should I just cover it and leave it on the counter? There's like a preserved lemon.
Thanks, Panda.
So, Colleen, hey, 13 months. Thank you for still being here, Colleen, through all the craziness. Ready, set, babies. Can your auntie start your call? Maybe I can ask her. Yeah. You're visiting your dad at 70s. Oh, 70s is perfect.
And the VPN
My
users.
dad has my mom
Hello.
at the bus. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. How old?
Hey, Scottish.
The olive oil gets weird. It's cold but sunny. It's warm here. Actually, it was like in the 20s. It's really nice here, like the winter time. So,
I hope you're having a fabulous day, Rosie. Also, chat, please forgive me because this is likely going to be a lot more interaction between you and I versus like foodies talking in the background. That's saying something because that's pretty on brand.
I have this like favorite juice place. Well, not favorite juice place. They have a lot of these juice places everywhere. And every time I've gotten one from anywhere, they're good. It depends on the region we're in at the time. But this is lemon mint. Phil, hi babe, welcome. Yes.
I just feel it draining out of me. Just okay. No, it'll pick up. It'll pick up. I live in hope.
Sometimes I'm gonna be doing live streams alone. We mostly do things on the couples channel together. If he feels up to it, he can come live. But
Hey, Ann.
we had a long day, so he's kind of tired.
Definitely,
How are you,
yes.
I'm sure he's not how to start.
There's a few of you though.
I don't know. Do I even have my keys here? I don't think so. She's 7 and he also has my 3-year-old daughter. Oh wow, so cute. Your life is backwards? What do you mean? Do you want to tell us? I have no tea on my life. Hi auntie. Yes, everyone. My auntie is
It's just juice all the way down. No tea, only juice.
in the chat. Welcome, welcome. I'm about to eat dinner. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna have. No, Flop, I'm not going to address anything like that.
Or can we get an
so this
emote
is
for
lemon mint
Gloria?
juice.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, we can. I mean, there should be a whole emoji, right? But we need a custom one. I will add that to the list.
My favorite. It's just like lemon and mint, but they put sugar.
Gloria really has become the star of the show, so
You can like ask like medium sugar, lots of sugar.
I feel like Gloria and Philip would really get along. You know, maybe not in like a romantic relationship, but certain in I kind of feel like buddy cop energy between Philip and Gloria.
It depends. I just get like a light sugar. And my favorite, a big tub of pickles. Let me have one right now. And then
Hey Teeny, that's great to hear. I hope you have a great holiday.
Phyllis is the queen. Oh, Colleen. This is fataya. So it's like fresh dough. Kind of
Yeah.
like pizza, but not. They have different things inside. So this has mozzarella and olives, I think. Oh my gosh. No, I ordered it before Flop. Oh. Different. Turkish coffee.
Forgive me for my ignorance, but like, no, it's not even worth hurting my
Did you
brain
see the
over.
LC Wakiki bees in my... Go check our last thing and we thought of you. I'm glad you figured out how to comment, babe. Chantal's Love Arc, welcome to Very Important Bees. Ready, set bees? I have a new abaya. Harriet versus World. Welcome to
Ooh,
Very
I
Important
like the sleeves on this. A fringe moment. It's my favorite color.
Ready, set, bees.
Fringe.
Hey, welcome, guys. Hey, K-Bella. I didn't go in
Hey, Dre.
because they don't have plus size, do they? Tomorrow we're going to have a new video out for the couples channel. Fellow Aries, welcome, Harriet.
Is everyone just really disinterested in those vlogs? Because that's the energy I'm getting. Like, even those who want the context of everything, there's just no excitement around any of it. I don't know what she could do about that. I don't know. I actually don't know. Because I thought going to another country or going to the other side of the planet would just be exciting enough, but turns out no.
Hey, Love Arc. We didn't buy... Okay, Phyllis, tell them. I'm going to call you Auntie. We did not... When we went to the farmer's market, we did not buy nut salsa.
Yes, let's bring up drama from a long time ago. It's actually somewhat more interesting.
Oh, they have plus size? Okay.
Potato, hello. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
This
I see
time
you.
is Lebanon? I'm looking for I don't know what it is. And falafel? Oh.
I hate that motion. I hate it. Do whatever you want, but I hate it.
I think Lebanon is like a cream cheese.
I don't know whether it's worse or better if it's silent or with like a stifled moan around fried bread and business. Is it better silent? No.
Look at the bread. Has sesame seeds. I'm so hungry.
Are you?
We were just out walking around a lot. Honestly, I'm gonna do an update video, but I sized down in my bio, so one size down. Hey, Lulu.
Right.
Don't listen to her tell us the truth. Thanks. Yeah, it looks so good. What are you eating, babe?
Can you, like, just talk about a topic? Again, Mr. Rambletange over here. Can you just, like, maybe flesh out a thought, please? Just give me something to work with here.
Bit of brown hair?
God.
All the walking, I think, saves me.
Just a note for anyone in the chat who needs to hear it, because sometimes I need to remind myself you can't out-train a bad diet. Weight loss is an entire thing. Just utilize Foodie for motivation and inspiration in the right way. Just don't do as she does. Please, please, for the love of all that is good, don't do as she does. Slim, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Slim says, I got so excited when you quote Kath and Kim. Oh, thanks. Got a feeling in my waters. I'm a huge fan and I've never met anyone else that's seen it. Never? Slim, I'm sure there's lots of people in the chat who have seen Kath and Kim. You're the bee's knees. You're the bee's knees, Slim. Thank you for the support and the super chat. I appreciate it and I hope you're having a fabulous day. And if you wish to, I hope one day you get to the wondrous Fountain Lakes. Thank you for the support.
Let's try the other kind. This one is meat and cheese.
Okay, so we're just eating like fried dough with stuffings. Is that it? That's
I've
it.
pre-wrapped hijab, but it's made for like regular size heads, so it's kind of wrapped tight like a sausage. But that's okay. I'm covered. Why am I covering my mouth? I guess just to be polite. You guys have been complaining forever that I'm gross when I eat. So.
When have you ever taken the audience's consideration to heart? No. That's not a thing I'm familiar with. Who are you? Who are you? Can you bring Chantel out, please? Who are you?
Sausage. This is so good. Oh my gosh.
Teeny,
So
I've been
fresh.
bad because I don't like playing Pokemon the first time through, like, with anyone else. I like to keep that very, like, to me. And I have been playing quite a bit of Pokemon and it's really good.
So I felt like beezing. Be polite, that's a good thing. They're not used to that, babe, because I'm Foodie Beauty and I used to be such a mess.
Morning,
Yeah.
Kimmo. Hello. Mick, hello. Look,
Bring
good
me
to
some
see
back, please. I wish. I'll bring you back some things. Yeah, my soul's happy and I'm safe, for sure. Only 700, that's a lot. I'm happy if I can pull in about 500 viewers. That's fine with me. Especially if I'm not talking about drama. People who get a ton of viewers are usually talking about me or bashing me or talking about drama. And I just eating with you guys and hanging out, so I'm happy with that. Can't eat that gluten. Oh yeah. I wonder if they have gluten-free here.
Barry, you got it. I'm not saying you have to be filled with drama. I'm just saying you have to give us something. Like there has to be just a little, just a smidge of interest, because at the end of the day, there are reruns of Chantal sitting and mukbanging that are probably far more enjoyable. And I guess unless you're in her chat, which no, thank you. What's the point? We can unpack it. We can yell into the void together, and we can find a buddy and watch this, as a team, which is fun. But like, if you don't have any like point, what's the point? Oh no, getting existential, not good. Hi Hugh, good to see you. Sorry, I'm still waking up. It's a little bit early.
Yes, flop.
It's water cooler chat, Brandon.
What was an I love you video? Not everyone's gonna love me, I get that, but you don't have to bash me every day. Or you can if you want, it's alright. Flop Harris' cousin? No, I didn't block so far anybody. Whoa.
Whoa.
This has replaced my Starbucks, basically. I don't drink it every day, though, but...
It's the pinky for me.
It's like half the price of what I would pay in Canada. It's like $3 for $3.50 or something like that. Oh my gosh, this one.
We are literally doing a taste test of fried dough and fillings.
Cheese and mortadella.
Is there a vegetable in sight? Has anyone clocked a veggie? Anyone? I feel like there might have... Oh, well, olive. Fruit? Olive a fruit? I think olive's a fruit. There might have been onion in something. Clock the veggie.
Do you like mortadella? Mortadella bees.
Oh, really, Suzanne? I'm glad.
I'm just hungry.
Gherkins? Technically.
Well...
Okay, we had an issue with bots and stuff yesterday. So I've just replicated yesterday, the day before. So I've just replicated the settings. It's just easier on everyone. And kind of helps keep chat as guided as possible without. I mean, it is sad because we no longer get sexy bots, so it's a double-edged sword. But yeah, we were having trouble with bots. Can we speed her up anymore? We're at 1.5. We can go to 1.75. Hold on to your butts.
I'm full of those. The haul. Okay. I did buy some things. I'll show you guys after I eat. Okay.
Really, Captain Crunch?
I did vlog. We did.
I think, honestly, my favorite episode of Kath and Kim is the futuristic wedding episode where Kylie Minogue is playing Epony Ray. Ah, what a show. Also, if you like Kath and Kim and you haven't seen, what's his name? Kel. So, Kel, does he take day-night or is it just Kel Night? Kel Night and Kath Day-Night. Do they take each other's surname? Anyway, the actor who plays Kel does a really good, serious documentary style, like outback tour show. And what is it called? It's called, I think it's Great Aussie Adventures. No, All Aussie Adventures. Yeah. So the character's name is Russell Coight. Very serious, very he's basically the Bear Grylls of the late 90s, early 2000s of Australia. All Aussie Adventures. Check it out if you haven't, because he's a great actor. Glenn something is the comedian's name. And it's a solid representation of exactly what Australia is like. Yes. Yeah.
A little bit. When we went shopping, so that will be briefly in the vlog tomorrow.
Also, please lower your expectations about how serious it is, because I might be a little bit shady.
And then we have something else for you guys. Turkish coffee. Will you stick to wearing...
like a fourth of the way, I guess, Kia. How far in Pokemon about a fourth of the way? Meeps says, hello, thank you for being here for 6 months, mate. I appreciate it. Meeps says, you are fabulous. Keep up the awesomeness. You keep up the awesomeness. Thank you for the compliment, Meep, and thank you for the support, and I hope everything's going well for you this week. I see you. Thank you very much. Hi.
Only a bias now, or no. I'll show you what I bought, but it doesn't fit. I think I have to lose like another couple sizes, at least 1 or 2. I'd say 2, but it depends like how things are made here. Like the bias fit fine, so they're more comfortable for me. But I did buy some nice pants. I'll show you, they're stretchy. So no, I'm okay with tunics and things like that as long as it's modest and covers. What are the greens like there? Okay. Yeah, so cheap and everything is like fresh from a farm. Like, excuse me, when we had dinner yesterday at a friend's, she made this huge salad, and they eat a lot of greens here. They eat roca.
I'm not seeing him in this meal, but whatever. I would just suggest greens are great. How good's broccoli? You can literally add broccoli. You can't name a thing that doesn't go well with broccoli. You want to feel full? Have some broccoli.
Have you ever heard of roca, Bay? It's like, tastes like arugula, but it's very light and soft, like lighter tasting.
Annie with an L, hello, good morning. No, well, my morning. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Addie says, it makes me crazy the way she thinks things are cheaper there. She's paid in Canadian. $3 for the coffee is 13 Canadian. I hope she actually meant that juice she was having. Thank you for the super chat, Annie. I hope she meant that the juice she was having was like 3.5 Canadian after doing the conversion. It does make me a little curious of Chantel's math ability, and you all know mine. I mean, we can talk about the milk math if you want. Yeah, I do find it curious because she was insistent that like 1 month of YouTube pay was going to pay for 3 months of her living over there, which I don't know if is to be the case if the conversion works the way I do. With that being said, she might have considered things like not having to pay rent and stuff, even though the luxury villa still needs to be paid for. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she mathed well. But it is a curiosity. Thank you for the super chat, Annie.
Atomic. The greens are fresh, yeah. I had like fresh corn and tomatoes, cucumbers.
She keeps saying fresh, and I just hear the Subway jingle, so she should really be on that payroll.
You did that? Oh, Harriet.
It's
no,
so
I'm sorry,
fresh.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Turkish Coffee. We thought of you when Sally was like, hey, it's LC Wakiki. Yeah, we thought of you because, and Flop, I couldn't remember who it was.
AC Smoke.
Roca. No, it's ROCCA. Arugula. Oh, I love arugula.
We don't know, Nicole.
That's how I heard it described.
That's like the one interesting thing for me, is to figure out whether or not Pizza's
I bought a size smaller for a bias
still
today,
going to be living in the villa.
It's all about slow. Like, okay, let's say most diets.
What do you have for dessert,
right?
Freudian? Oh, we're talking
All of
diet?
them have the right idea. Like,
okay. All right, dietitian Marie over here. Let's go.
There's so many different diets, right?
Correct. Yes. And some of them have a purpose. Things like, surgery prep diets. There are like other. I mean, personally, I don't necessarily enjoy the conversation around like fad, like detox diets, but I also understand there are, what's that thing? The sensitivity test diets, allergen test diets, the one, no, what are they called? Reduction diets? Cancelling out diets. It's something to that effect, right? It's when you're working with someone to figure out whether or not you have allergies, and you have to go on like blocks of diets, essentially different restrictions at a time to figure out whether or not it's like gluten, dairy, citrus, elimination diet. Thank you chat, I appreciate you all. I knew it was up there. So there are lots of different diets in the realm of relationships with food and lifestyle changes and things like that. I will be very interested to hear what the person who participated in grape fast, potato diets, and a myriad of other things has to tell me. That's going to be fun. Becca, thank you for being here for 18 months, mate. I appreciate it. Becca says, have a fabulous day or night, team. You have a fabulous day or night, Becca. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you. Have a good week. Baby, I hear you.
All of them have the right idea, like cut your calories, but they want to do it too fast.
Not all diets are about cutting calories, actually, Foodie. Some diets are about increasing your calories for whatever need, right? That might be a relationship with food. That might be putting on muscle mass. That might be like leveling out some energy things. I'm not trying to bemoan everybody who's associating diets with a calorie restriction. I don't really care. It's not that deep. I don't care. I'm just trying to remind everybody that when we talk about specifically people's relationship with food and the reliance that we all have on it being a fuel source for us, is that we're all different. We all have different goals. We all have different stuff going on. In the realm of foodie, I guess, yes, a large swath of that conversation is about calorie restriction, but we've also been yelled at for talking about that. So who knows what we're allowed to talk about.
Too drastically, that's the problem. You know what I mean?
Too drastically. Actually, no, there are lifestyle changes and professionals out there who may often suggest that you take things gradually so that you don't shock your system. For me, when I did my calorie restriction, I didn't consult enough people the way I should have, or the right people, I guess, and kind of tried, hey, I can just go, mine was okay. Mine was in stages. It was like 2,000 calories, 1,800, 1,500, 1,200, and then 1,200 was too little, so I pulled back to 15, and then blah, 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 blah. So yeah, there are actually professionals after the fact. There are people at least out there, and I'm not a professional, I'm a layperson, but you all know my experience. There are people out there who may suggest that you do things slowly and gradually and in stages, because immediate effects to the body can be quite abrupt. Cravings can be really hard if you drop calories too fast. Fatigue is a real thing. I felt that, like having to sleep for 10 to 12 hours a day because I literally had not enough energy to get up because my body was punishing me for not eating carbs. I joke because it's me. Yeah, so there's lots of things, but sure, no, you keep talking. Sorry, chat. But just see, hi. Thanks for being here for 14 months, mate. I appreciate it. It's so fresh to see. I drip dry daily. Rancid curd. A poet, my friend. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Hi. And J Rose, thank you for being here for 16 months as well. J Rose says, hi, Zach and chat. I'm ready for this arc to end. I'm honestly ready for her to go back to Canada. Just something more interesting. I didn't think Kuwait would legitimately be boring. But somehow we've made it here. Yes. Hey, Elle. Yes, I am. Good evening? Morning. Evening? I don't know what time it is.
So, I have to give
Lily,
the cat
hi.
medicine and then be right back.
And Danny, hello.
Oh, what's wrong
Good
with
to
your
see
cat? So, that's what I do, intuitive eating, yeah. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you'll overeat. It happens.
I mean, paycheck, consider the fact that Chantel was still trying to get back with old mate in early September. We're in late November now. Like, yeah. It's all a bag of cats.
You're on a weight loss journey? So, yeah. Just moving more too and everything. It's my jaw hasn't clicked in a while. But
That's okay, Elle. Let me be your static noise in the background. Elle, good luck packing.
oh wait.
Oh no, potato quality.
Uh-oh, my chat disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Annie, thank you again for the super chat, mate. That's not at all required, but very much appreciated. Thank you. And he says, according to the Internet Trade Administration, 90% of Kuwait's land is not agriculturally viable. That would make sense. Deserts can be hard like that. We have like a massive one in the middle of our country. For those of you who don't know, like 80% of our population, I think it's 80 or 90% of our population literally lives like not outside of, it's a small range as well. I think it's very, very limited to the coastlines. And if you see a map of Australia and its vegetation, it's literally like 80% in the middle, just kind of barren desert, where very, very little grows. Things do grow, and there's the ability to sustain yourself off of a lot of stuff, but it is not like the lush green like rainforests that often people associate with Australia. That's all along the coastline. Definitely not in the big central part. Kuwait faces a high risk of food insecurity because it relies heavily on food imports from other countries. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Not every, and that's the thing, I guess, like not every country is big enough or I guess environmentally like situated enough to have things like, food bowls, bread bowls, I guess. We have multiple places in Australia where we have, like, dedicated... The government's basically said, you're not doing anything with this land except for growing food because we need to grow the food. We need to be a bread bowl because we do a lot of exporting of food. But yeah, I can see that. Thank you for the note, Annie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Jahu said, thank you for being here for 2 months as well. Jahu says, love to Pulpy in our community. Love our shenanigans. I love our shenanigans as well, Jahu. I really do. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here for 2 months. Hi.
Hey guys.
How common are dingo sightings? Not overly. They're not like they're not, especially like in metropolitan areas, you'll never see them. Sometimes in suburban areas you might, but they'd have to be pretty close to bush. They're definitely not common. They avoid humanity, essentially. Layla, thank you for being here for 3 months, mate. I appreciate it. Layla says, have a great day. You have a great day too. Thank you. And Annie, thank you again for the super chat. I see you. And he says, Kuwait did open the Middle East's first large-scale indoor vertical farm for greens and herbs. That's very cool. So unless that's where the greens are from, no, it's not fresh. Oh, I see the point you were trying to make. Yeah, I imagine there's some form of like hydroponic agriculture situation type of deal. I personally, I just assume that's everywhere. I had no idea, for instance, Annie, like what Canada's like food storage looked like. That was a whole, gurney of me being like, yeah, that makes sense with minus 40 degree weather, that like tomatoes wouldn't be just like growing up out of the ground. Yes, that makes sense. But that's cool about Kuwait. I've honestly seen a lot of the I think, is it TikTok? One of them, of people like growing like hydroponic vertical farms. Very cool for space saving.
Starting a new eating journey next week. Not sure what yet, but my goal is to lose 30 pounds in 4 months. That's doable.
They aren't getting hydroponic corn. You don't think so?
Basically, I have to try to like try all the food here.
So not grow like outwards.
Weight, or get in shape. But honestly, I don't have a scale here. So I rely on non-scale victories, like buying a dress size down.
Okay, potato quality is potatoing. We're probably gonna skip game.
Yeah, Golden Girl, it's a lot of walking, but it's like, you don't notice it because you're having time, you're with good company, Let's get Chantal to sing. You will fit into that. What do you want me to sing? Remember whenever I went to your house with my friend for my 18th birthday? Bay, and we were singing, raindrops keep falling on my head, just like the guy whose feet are too big for it. Remember we were singing that?
Super not interested in private conversations about Chantal's childhood with her aunt. Also, now just recognizing that the window's doing the thing. Great. Good job, Zach. You are the best YouTuber. D. Martin, a pleasure to see you. Hello. How you been? Thank you for the super chat. D says, watching in the air. Thanks for keeping me company. It is my pleasure. Safe travels. I'm assuming, if you're in the air. Have a lovely day. And thank you for the super chat. It's good to see you.
Having dinner with me, guys. I've only just done for like an hour.
Nah, Elle, I'm down with you, mate. The crown is going straight back to Amby. She can take it.
Chicken lo mein. Yum. With like the lo mein noodles, they're so easy. They take like 2 minutes to cook.
Just greens and herbs for the vertical farms? Interesting.
Oh, did you put the lo mein on your channel?
Interesting.
Sweet and sour chicken with rice.
I know that you can grow like potatoes in barrels and stuff. Like that's technically taking just like a different amount of space up, I guess.
Am I going out tonight? No, we just got home. We were out like for a while. Went shopping. Did some other things.
Thanksgiving travels. Got it.
You would love this juice place, babe. This is my favorite lemon mint. It's like green from all the fresh mint.
Emily, honestly, if I had to choose, I've got a lot more patience for Amby than I do Foodie currently. Because at least Amby will bring some type of talking point to the table, even if it is just unpacking mini brands. My God.
Mint juice places. You can just drive up, honk your horn, and they come out. I wish. Hey, Maddie. Lemon mint. What do we do? Or just a bunch of stuff. Like what everyone does in their house. What do you guys do in your house? What are you guys doing right now? Before I went live, what were you guys doing? Anything exciting?
Oh, you can't see Chantal on the screen. Okay, never mind.
Were you watching the reactions with me before?
Sorry, I was just podcast moding, just zoning in on the chat. Sorry, chat.
I'll have to try making it when I get home.
Roland, hello. Thank you for the super chat, mate. I hope you're having a great day. Roland says, I just got here. What horrors await me in this installment? The horrors of boredom, I'm afraid, dude. I'm trying to zhuzh it up with a little bit of fun times. You know me. Currently it is just Chantal showing us a fried bread and toppings situation type of deal and talking to her aunt because there's 10 people in her chat who probably aren't supplying a lot of talking points. So that's where but we're going to watch Ambi in a bit, so that's exciting. Thanks for the stream. I'll catch up when I can. It is my pleasure. Future Roland, thank you for the support in the super chat. I see you and I hope you have a great weekend, or week rather. It's so fresh to see. Dussy, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Look at my profile pic, Zach. Yeah. Yep, I see it. I see it. Personally, I preferred my face and beard, but thank you for the super chat. And Ali, thank you for being here for 5 months. Ali says, always love listening while working. I hope you're having a great day at work, Ali. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Have fun.
You're in bed?
Oh, really, Elle? What do I need to be
painting?
prepared for? Because I'm not going to lie, I didn't watch it. And I think we're going to watch it.
You're sitting in the bathroom procrastinating cleaning it. I always take breaks too when I clean like that.
Oh, Yumino, thank you for the super chat. Yumino says Sarah K wants to know about dingoes and babies. Oh, that entire thing was before my time. It's actually not really a good thing that I don't have a lot of knowledge about it, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. The only real knowledge I know about that case is what was put on the media, and obviously the kind of terrible catchphrase that came out of it. And it was awful, absolutely awful. And, I have no insight into the outcome of it. And it's not, people think it's, a cute phrase, but in reality, if you think about the reality, it's not, something really sad happened to a kid. Regardless of whether or not it was a dingo or something nefarious. So, yeah, I don't necessarily enjoy that phrase and don't encourage people to use it. Because, I've seen, I specifically remember one, I think it was a comedian or something, using that phrase consistently, and it just never sat right with me, because I was like, this is like making a joke about a tragedy that and the catchphrase kind of just got picked up by the media and everybody ran with it, but they forgot that, it's a terrible thing. Horrible. Yeah, so.
Sit down and, or sit down and watch this thing. Lazy.
Anyway, the more you know. If you are interested in everything that unfolded with that, there's some really interesting reading about the case specifically, and how, the media handled all of it. It's interesting, but I just can't. I'm not well read enough on it.
When you've been a certain way for so long, it's so hard to change. You know what I mean? But it can be done. Hearthstone? What is that? Okay. Have water.
Oh no, that's okay, Yumina. It's fine.
Turn my notice
It's fine. In short, the media handled it extremely poorly. Really poorly. And then people picked it up, and it's it's... Yeah.
Okay, enough pickles. I don't want my blood pressure to go up any more than it already is. All right.
If you rephrase it into something if you rephrase it, I guess, into anything else, it's still awful. I don't know why people thought it was an okay thing to say and joke about.
I got some hijabs, but I just got an abaya.
No,
so
you're okay,
I was
Sarah.
able to get a size
It's
down. So it just goes because when I was buying the largest size, it would be too long. Now that I can size down, I don't have to worry about getting these ones hemmed. I might have to get my other buys hemmed a little bit, an inch or two.
Annie, thank you for the super chat. You can just tag me, dude. But thank you. And he says, in 2021, 96% of its food was imported, which, but luckily for Foodie Kuwait ranked 5th in the world for food affordability via global food. That's cool, Annie. I have no insight into any of that, so that's good information to know. That's very cool. But I imagine there's a lot of similar, a lot of similar countries, I suppose, are very, very limited on food growth, but upside, technology is the thing. So vertical farms, it's great. 96% of food is a lot. especially when I consider at least Australia, because we import some foods, but it's not like there's very little like base ingredients, I guess, that we do have to import. A lot of it can be grown here. I don't know what we import massively. I think there's some seafood. There are some fruits and vegetables, like seasonal stuff, but for the most part, we grow quite a lot. But thank you for the note. And Christine, hello, thank you for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Christine says, Samantha Melanie, Aussie true crime YouTuber, has a very informative YouTuber on the dingo situation. It's very sad. Christine, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. And that is a shout out to Samantha Melanie. Is it Samantha Melanie Aussie or Samantha Melanie? Either or. Feel free to have a look if you wish to educate yourself a little bit on the on that situation. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for the recommendation.
No, I haven't tried any beauty products yet.
Oh, right, Annie. This is particularly a poignant concern about the term fresh. Yes.
One person I want to see you rage at? Who? Oh, you can't tell me? Why? I think you'll be outed. I don't rage anymore, by the way. I got some pins, because I can never have enough of those.
We really are struggling with these
Slice down, yeah.
pixels. L. Honestly, I'm out of it. I'm not sure what she's doing. So I'm skipping. That's what we're doing. That's how long it'll be.
Probably not. Nick Smithers. Not watching World Cup? Oh. Oh, thanks, Maddie. I'm eating fatire. Fatire. Fresh bread with like
Cracula.
cheese.
Total down was like 55, and then back up after I started eating for weightlifting. So yeah, total loss 55 kilos.
Tomatoes.
Hey Sachi, good to see you.
No, floppy roll not. I'm not going to.
Yeah, gamer, we'll see. I mean, if she says she doesn't rage, it means it's been 3 days. But we have seen the community tab post, and there was literally a live stream the other day where everything was reaction channels' faults.
Fine.
It's all our faults.
Thank you. Oh wow, that's so generous of you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just going to say the audience, because I'll call reaction channels what we all are, right? We are all audience members. It's the audience's fault.
I appreciate, or in my sayings, I appreciate. Good question. What's TV like? TV? I don't know. What cable? I don't think they have cable. I don't know if they have cable, but we just watch like movies mostly.
ASMR with Chris. Hello, thank you for joining the channel as a member. I appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpster. Hi. Everyone say hi.
Like lemon? Where's that from?
Okay, there's a note in the chat that I need to address. Paycheck says, I tried an avocado for the first time this year. It was flavorless and rubbish. Okay, some key things, Paycheck. One, you got to make sure they're ripe. Avocados, much like bananas, will turn on you like a dime. So you got to make sure it's not too firm. It needs the right amount of squish, right? First piece of advice. Second piece of advice, salt is avocado's friend. Avocado is essentially a good fat bomb, right? It is fats only, and it does have a fresh flavor to it, but it is essentially the same as saying like olive oil has a fresh flavor to it, right? It has a hint of flavor, but for the most part, it's a fat, right? So salt is its best friend. Make sure you season your avocado because you deserve it. And fresh avocado by itself is great, but you're gonna want to pair that up with some stuff. Put it in a salad. Chuck it on some toast with some butter. No, well, probably not butter actually. With some salt, some pepper, a little bit of lemon juice. Dress the avocado. Avocados need dressings. So hopefully the second time round's a bit better. Attic, hello. Thank you for being here for 15 months, mate. I appreciate it. Attic says, Zach, you're absolutely fabulous. You are ab-fab, Attic. Thank you for the compliment and thank you for being here for 15 months, mate. I appreciate it. Good morning, Lottie. You are not tardy at all. I woke up early. It's fine. Hi.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not just hesitant, but why address negativity anymore? There's no point.
As Elle has said, put your avocado in a 3-piece suit. Exactly. It needs to be dressed. It needs to be dressed.
Arab and Turkish series? Oh, Turkey. Yeah, maybe you guys have your own version, you know?
Oh, really, honey? Yeah, we've done quite a few desserts with avocado. They make a good like substitute in brownies, for instance. But yeah, I have had that conversation as well, where avocados can be like deigned like sweet for some, but savory for others. For me, they're always like essentially like a fat base, I suppose. Band in Boston. Hello, thank you for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Band says, I've been watching for a while, but apparently missed why you say gurney rather than journey. Is there a story? Is it just pronounced differently in Australia? Nobody ruined this. It's pronounced differently in Australia, Brandon. So we pronounce the heart like the K in knee. So it's, you know, the joint of your leg. It's knee, right? Just like knife. So the hard K in knife, the thing you cut your meal up with, and it's a hard W in the word sword, like, you know what, like knights and stuff used to fight with, sword. Yeah, so I'm pulling your leg, but feel free to take those if you'd like. I say gurney because the Girlniverse, Girl World. And then it was journals with ALR, which turned into gurnals. And then journey kind of followed suit with gurney. So there's really no sense in it apart... Oh, it's nonsense. It's just a bit that I have continued for what feels like years at this point. But thank you for the super chat and the support. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're enjoying yourself in the chat. And that's for you. Ali, thank you for the super chat as well. Ali says, avocados are a blank slate. It's our job to make it art. Seasonings. That's very well said, Ali. I like that perspective. Thank you for the super chat. We do have fun here.
Join all streaming networks.
Menace. A hazard.
Ooh, a projector. Yeah, Missy Moo. It's been so long since I watched cable.
I call it Girl World as well, but the Girlniverse just it's sitting in my brain rent free, just like nincompoopery. I'm not trying to make them happen. Okay, this isn't a fetch situation. If anyone wants to use those phrases, they can and are encouraged to.
I kind of miss like 90 Day Fiancé and shows like that.
What about Mary? Why is everyone Mary? Mary is very much in my I won't say community, but within my my group talk, I guess. Mary is often the name that we will call people. It's similar to old mate. It's not necessarily that you don't know them, but it's often like, actually it can often be used if you don't know someone, but it's very much I have a point to make, and this is the point that I'm going to make, and you are going to listen to my point, Mary. It's just it's just I guess a common word we'll use. It could have the same energy, I guess, as like mate or buddy. Buddy's often used as a much more like positive term, and mate often sounds sarcastic from me, which is not the intention most of the time. But for like, I guess for a lot of people in Australia, mate, or I guess outside of Australia, mate is very much like, well, that's what you all say. You all say, "G'day, mate," and you call each other mate and stuff. But there can also be like a pointed edge to the word, much like most words. Listen, mate. So Mary's very that for me. Mary is the mate of my this is getting off topic of my vocabulary. I will often, if I have a point to make and I disagree with someone, or someone's being shady, or I need to give someone a piece of my mind, Mary. That's what it is.
Highlights and clips.
Mary does come from Queer Spaces. Yeah.
I'm your favorite family member. I have to say you're one of my favorite. And me and my sister. And Grams. Rest in peace, Grams. And Sam's. But Salah too. See, it's hard to include only one person. You love cable TV because you still watch your soaps. Oh my god, you cannot tell me that YNR is still on the air.
Elle, I don't know if I don't know if there's a better way for me to explain it. Like outside of Queer Spaces, obviously, because I kind of had the assumption that everybody who was a little bit more familiar with that vocabulary were aware. I did not do a good job of explaining it. I was like, how do I explain this to people who don't know where our terminology of Mary came from? I'm sure there's a history to it, and you know what? I'm gonna let Chantal talk.
How is Victor still alive? He must be a mummy at this point. Does he use all his billions of dollars to, like, preserve himself?
Language.
Only one soap. Sorry, guys. You use your iPad to watch a lot of entertainment things. Oh, Victor's still alive? Huh. That's interesting. Victor Newman is about 102. Oh, Victor passed in the show? Days of our lives. Like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
This is a WordPress vlog, but okay.
Always on my case. My kids were arguing who was my fave. None of them. I think you don't love one kid more than the other. It's just that you love them differently. Because you have different relationships with them, right? The firstborn is special in their own way. Then the baby of the family is special in their own way. So it's just that you probably just love them.
Alright, so there's a blog post about it. And I'll read it out. So this is from 2018 by some WordPress website called Word of the Gay. Now, don't take this with any standing. Like I said, it's someone's WordPress from 2018, but this is what it reads. I don't know the author either, so I don't know how to take this. It says, gay guys, okay, love addressing each other through the use of a female name. Oh, okay. Mary is their favorite. Again, who are you? But okay. If you hear a gay, wow. Please don't call us that. If you please don't call me a gay. That's really, like, objectifying. Using a female name to address another man, he probably thinks that the other is A, effeminate, B, outlandish, or C, both. Personally, for me, I have never used the word Mary to associate someone as effeminate. That never, ever. I will call the butcher's bearded bear Mary at the drop of that. And that is not to say anything about the perspective of masculinity or femininity. Gender as a construct is 2020, tear it apart. Noun. 1. A feminine name used as a substitute for a gay man's given name, used with affection, ridicule, or familiarity with another gay man. That's how I use it. Down. 2. A popular greeting or salutation used by gay men to address another gay man they believe to be more effeminate. That is not my experience with the word. But there you go. Not a gay Mary. Auntie M, hello. Thank you for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Auntie M says, sitting in the hospital recovering from gallbladder removal surgery. How's your day going? Oh, mate, I hope your day gets better. I hope the healing's going okay. Fingers crossed the surgery went well as well. Thank you for the support, the super chat, and I hope you're resting up. My day's going good. I woke up early. I decided to look up the history, try and find the history of gay vocabulary. Failed miserably. Tried to explain it in one way. Kind of failed miserably. Decided to look up a blog post, and that didn't go well either. So far, so good. Thank you for the support.
A different way. Yes, I did block them. I guess I'm just not into the same. I like.
Oh, I don't think I can explain milk bath
some of it gets old
today.
Love them all, but different. Yes, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean, babe. You used to live for General Hospital. Oh my gosh, that's off the air now, right? I used to watch Passions. That was weird. It used to give me nightmares actually, because it was so weird. I'd be like, what am I watching? Is this? How can this be? They would just get more and more weird as the time went on. Ooh. Well, I think I had enough to eat for now. This was full.
Yeah, please don't refer to people as a gay. That's really not good. Don't do that.
Don't do that. All right, now time for basbousa. I'm just kidding. I don't have any basbousa, but
okay.
I'm gonna definitely bring you guys some desserts here that we have.
Look, if she's still boring, I'll try to get to milk math.
Oh, I got on camera, but Timmy, what did he die in real life?
The milk math came about because I wasn't understanding what half and half was, because I think it was Chantal was trying to explain that half and half was like half milk and half cream, but it was 2%. So help me make sense of that math. How do you do that? Which part, is it the milk that's 2%, or is it the cream that's 2%, or is the cream and the milk both 2%? What is the milk math? Because my understanding is that cream had more fat in it. Right? So how can cream be 2% cream? What's the milk math? There you go. I'll set the chat on fire.
Oh yeah, babe. There's a whole district of just juice shops and ice cream shops. There's so much food here. It's like almost worse than America. Like for food, but it's like delicious. And
Someone asked, Moz, I saw you.
But we don't have like Uber Eats, but there's something else, but I haven't used the delivery here. So we just usually get the food or whatever. T-shirt idea, what? What t-shirt idea? What's basbousa? It's a dessert. Dessert here. Kind of like the, what's the other thing that I had? Kanafa. There's also a basbousa. There's also a lot of different desserts.
I know, Kara, I saw the explanation, and then over in the Discord we had the math legitimately broken down. It was good.
Flop era? Aisha, hey! Like, well, no, I'm late, and the time difference makes it hard for everyone to be here. Okay, let me just fix it one more time. Then I'm
yes, it is, Bibi. This is from the time she ate cereal with half and half, and me trying to understand what half and half was.
So, please translate basbousa. It's basbousa. But I seem like I want to try it.
I don't know.
The Hardee's? Okay, the Hardee's was delicious. Like the chicken.
I don't know the milk math conversion into plant milk. I can't help with that.
The Popeye's, like, it's short patty, but it was thick. Did you see the picture of me with the chicken? The Hardee's micro patty. The patty was short for the bun flop, but it was really good. The hot sauce was so good on it. Like it was like a mesquite sauce. Thank you for being on late. Oh no, it's no problem. It's not that late here. It's like 10:30. So I wouldn't be going to bed right now, but I don't go to bed too late. Maybe it depends on the day. Like when, I don't know, maybe 1 to midnight. Depends.
She's
just
still talking.
Depends what we do when I stay out. Honestly, the couples vlogs, it's like it's so much fun, but like it's exhausting in a way because you're out all day filming, and then you have to edit and everything. But it's worth it for you guys. Like I'm enjoying doing the content. I'm enjoying doing a mix. Like I think I would miss if I never did live streams again. I love doing live streams. My eyebrows are covered, but I get to do a mixture of both this way. So best.
I'm literally not interested in the vlogs whatsoever. I thought I would be. I thought they would grab my attention, but they did not.
Yummy. But yeah. Oh, I want to show you something. One thing, okay, guys? Hold on. Ellie, Sophie Kingland, One PC really had your back for so long, but the situation you're in now made them change their opinion. Does that make you worried? Worried for what? Thanks for the super chat. No, it doesn't make me worried, like, about them leaving, because they already left. No, honestly, there's no reason, like, I guess if people are not happy with my life choices, they have a right to leave. And I'm not going to chase people down. I'm not going to beg people to stick around and apologize for me living my life a certain way when people don't know the situation. Especially just like, even though you guys are dear to me, you're just still online and you don't live my life with me, so you don't know. You know what I mean? So to make judgments like that is upsetting to me. Life to live. When are you going home? That I don't have a definitive answer for right now. Give me 1 second.
Sorry, yes. I thought you were going to... I just zoned out completely. I thought she was going to get something.
Yeah. I met the neighbor today, and they brought some grilled corn and some potatoes. Healthy food.
Oh, nice.
The same, and a neighbor brought us olives, and then
I'm curious... Curious when that exchange of vegetables happened. Like, wouldn't you want to put it... It's probably the Australian in me, just not trusting anything at room temperature and everything needing to go directly in the fridge, but you'd think that'd go in the fridge. Maybe it's still hot. I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Colleen. Yeah, Colleen's been here for a long time, babe. Aren't you sick of not being yourself? Why can't you dress in my modest clothes? Well, this is normal here.
So, Elle, what I'm reading is you don't appreciate the lump with knobs. It has the juice. I'm trying to be hip with my reference here.
This clothing is normal for a lot of people.
For context, Elle has said hot take, but corn isn't all that.
This place is not sick. This place is amazing. I don't want to leave, honestly.
Lara, hello. It's fabulous to hear that you're okay, and thank you very much for returning as a channel member. Welcome back to Popstar. Hi.
I like the values here. I like the rules. I like the... Honestly, somebody compared, like, when the Al Coop vlog, I heard somebody say it's like Vegas, but cleaner. You know why it's cleaner? Because people don't get... Sorry for my language, but they don't get shit-faced. They're not strung out on the street. There's no prostitution. Like, not that I'm dogging on that, but there's a lot of...
Wow, I didn't expect such a hot take in this live stream. It's kind of sounded like you were dogging on that. Also, you better be careful, really careful with what you have to say about sex work, considering we sat here for a very large amount of time with you screaming at us that if your channel was taken away or that it tanked, that you would go and provide services. So please be careful with what you're about to say, because you're probably going to piss me off.
Problems, like with drugs and alcohol in the Western world, makes people very self-destructive. And it's not that I don't feel like myself, it's just I feel...
Y'all want to talk about self-destruction and drug abuse, huh? Do you? Do you? Do you? Okay. Cool. Oh, Lord. Oh, God, I did not expect this for my 7:20 in the morning. Boo. Carrie, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat and the support, mate. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Carrie says, hi, Zach and chat. Happy to catch you live again. Hope you're doing well. Brag time. I'm down 42 kilos. Dude, that's incredible. That's huge. Thanks for being an inspiration. You're awesome. You're awesome. Congrats. Thank you for the super chat, mate, and for sharing your wonderful, wonderful news. Continue to look after yourself. Make good choices. Be all of the things, and make sure you're doing it safely. Thank you for sharing. And chat, if you'd like to throw Carrie some hands up and some love for sharing their wins, that'd be great. Congrats, Carrie. Thanks again. Thanks for sharing.
Like an evolved version of myself, a version of myself that's not self-destructive, and I'm trying to practice more self-respect for myself. So this is going to be a very different image that you see, but internally I've been going through a lot of things and wanting to change in a lot of ways. You know. So it's not that it's not like I'm just changing for a man, or I waited for Salah to come and swoop me up and save me. It's that I found somebody who has we understand each other, similar interests, and it's somebody who's supportive while I save myself. You know, you can't rely on someone else to totally save you, but if you're willing to change and put in the work and be with somebody who's supportive and the right person, it makes so much difference. You gotta come home. Too many miss ya.
I'm trying to have a moment thinking where we're going to be in 6 months' time, because compared to where we were 6 months ago, that's a fun thought experiment.
I'm gonna come home. I have to, but do you feel cured from your wheelchair addiction? Yes, for sure. I haven't had any in a long time, and I don't miss being that way. Honestly, guys, I was so depressed and just wasting my life away. You know, I feel like I feel more alive than I have been in a long time. So.
Can she speak to a therapist, please? I'm sorry. You can have this conversation with a good Judy. Having this conversation with internet buddies might not be it. Yeah, okay, cool. Look, if you have the ability to generate your own coping mechanisms that are healthy, more power to you, mate. Everything that I've watched of Chantal over 5-6 years of documented mess screams to me that a health team would probably be the best way of doing it. But whatever, who am I? No one. I don't know anything. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, let me try a bite of this corn. It's cold, but that's okay.
Ooh, cold corn.
No, it's not okay. It has to be hot. I should have eaten it fresh. No, that is good. Tastes like popcorn.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
That's sweet.
Corn is often sweet. Yes. yes, it is.
Yummy. Okay, no more food.
So fresh. It's yummy. Yummy is also on the list.
Corn.
We've got a list.
Thank you, Maddie. So, I'm not saying we'll never bees and be silly, but, you know, we just have to change it up a little bit.
Boop, hello. Thank you for being here for 4 months, mate. I appreciate it. Boop says, much love and appreciation to you, Zach. P.S. Great mug. It is a great mug. Thank you for the compliment. And thank you for hanging out with us for 4 months, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Really, babe? Sweet popcorn? Do you guys grill it? Or miss breadfruit?
Well, creamy corn is a thing, though, Lara, right?
For long enough now that a good...
Wait, no, it's creamed corn. It's not creamy corn.
Solid month, so I'm feeling a lot better. I feel more stable. You don't see the as much. Like, when I first got here, maybe I was, like, raging more and everything, but... I don't know what to say. It just gets tiring, I guess, after a while.
The cup does make me seem like a giant, yes.
People being so invasive, but...
It is tiny.
Honestly,
tiny.
It's such a piece of mind not researching my name.
This is my head.
Flutters, like, you need to address these things. I haven't seen what any of these people have been saying about me. I don't even know who's talking about me right now, and honestly, in my real life, when I turn off the phone, I don't hear anything. And so when I don't search my name, I don't hear it either. So for me, I have tunnel vision.
She does this like every 3 days though. I'm never searching my name again. I'm never looking it up. This, that, the other. And then someone will whisper in her ear and be like, "Oh my god, did you hear that this person did a live stream literally straight after your live stream?" And then she'll be mad that somebody was talking about a stream. And then we're back. I mean, there's no. It's still cycling. I'm trying to think of, like, you can take the Chantel out of the cycle, but realistically, she's kind of still in the cycle.
Right now, we have goals, we have a life to plan, we have things to do,
cycle.
content to make, and that's what I'm focusing on. You know, time to grow up in a lot of ways. Those who watch for the drama and Chantal being a mess and lost her way are not the viewers she wants anyway. So there's a new audience. Yeah, exactly, Misty Moo. I seem sedated.
You know who the majority of your audience is at the moment? Misty Moo. That's who.
Just
So let's just
her
move
heart
on.
her hurt soul. I knew she would find her way. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, being cheered on by you guys, having cheerleaders is like something that I feel so blessed to have more than anything.
Because you require ass pats from people on the internet. We know. I'm not trying. Look, we know it's been a coping mechanism. We're very aware of that. For me, I don't think that's necessarily a healthy thing because, you know, the real world and the internet world are often very different spaces. But whatever.
Like, I don't know. You guys have helped me through a lot for sure. Just going outside.
Sorry, yeah. I did refer to her as Missy Moo. I should have said Messy Missy. That's the correct terminology for me.
Missy Moo's amazing. Amazing supporter. Hi, Faith.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
If you say so.
I don't think they have cobras in the desert here. Are there any poisonous snakes? Like an asp?
There's probably poisonous snakes. Probably. I have no idea. Ask Sala. Where's Sala?
Oh wait, where's Marissa? I didn't see Marissa. Is that my Marissa? I've been watching since baby. You don't seem okay.
I don't think so, Life. No. Or Lindsay.
I don't seem okay. I don't seem like myself because where's Marissa? Yes, there's poisonous snakes.
Venomous, not poisonous. Throdian's yelling. I'm sorry, Throdian. I'm
more than okay. You guys know I would freak out if I wasn't.
Wait, can snakes be poisonous as well, though? Aren't there snakes that, like, seep? Oh, maybe it's probably venom. I'm trying to think, is there a contact? I'm thinking fish. There's lots of fish that have contact poison, like the stonefish. Or do they have barbs? Big Nikki fans, those stonefish. Did I get a pop culture reference right? Did I get that right? Barbs are fans of Nicki Minaj, right? Right? Tell me I'm right.
My heart goes out to the victims, for sure. I think that's horrible. Scorpions, yeah. Oh, you think so? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, like we saw the scientific center.
That was funny.
It had little
Chat, hold on. Can someone screenshot that from Elle for me, please? I just needed that validation. Thank you. Holly, don't throw tomatoes at me. I see you.
I don't think animals like me. That's not true. Sam's been scrolling on my bed.
It was a good joke.
I'm gonna, like, whenever I get home, I'm gonna spend a whole, don't even let me leave, we're gonna just bees from bed with the cats. Like, I'm gonna go like this.
I'm quite over dramatic. Yes, that's me.
Feelers, I'm doing good. Oh, Aisha. Yay, pickles. Yay. Anyways, maybe someday all the bees will come back. I don't know. I think people just were, like, reluctant and because of what I've been through. You know, but it's so different. It's different.
We do have
so
fun.
Not even can't even compare. I fear BBJ only has mere days left on this earth. Every time I talk to
sorry, you just came back to reality.
I say, please stay alive. It was a non-binary shooter? What the heck? Bad. All shootings are bad. That's a slightly different name at first.
Yeah, I personally don't have the emotional effort to go into talking about any of that.
Stuff in Walmart. What is it about that store? It makes people crazy. I hate Walmart. I don't miss Walmart at all. I get anxiety thinking about Walmart.
Do you know what? I'm done with Foodie for today. We're moving on to Ambi. I'm done with this nincompoopery. See? I get to use it again. Alright, time for Ambi. Because I've got things to do. Alright, 15 minutes. We can smash this out. 1.25 times speed. Alright, so this is Ambi's vlog entitled... Right, wow, I really did just drop Foodie like a hot piece of corn. Factor food test. I don't know why I'm having trouble with those words. Queen of YouTube. Lol, she has returned to the crown. Weigh-in days 12 through 14. Let's get to. Again, with no background music.
What do trees
Oh, Ambi's not in the title. Okay, I'll fix it
and
now.
dogs have in common? Bark.
Oh. That's not a bad joke. I'll take that joke.
What does the forest and sweaters have in common? Wolf.
That's terrible. You can keep that one. That's an awful joke.
Totally funny.
Bad joke.
What do you do? What are you doing right here?
Pardon me.
See, this is why I always have tons of fur on me. You guys hate on me for that, but
That just means I'm loved and my pets are loved, you know what
No, it's great. If you have an issue with it, there are lint rollers that exist. Feel free.
I'm saying? Buying just sakes and me. So this is the tripod I usually use. Loved, you know what I'm saying? Buying just sakes and me. So this is...
Sorry, I just had to make sure that wasn't me experiencing a mild and isolated fever dream. We all saw that. Good.
This is the tripod I usually use to vlog with you guys, random fact. And I lost it one time. And I tried to find it again on Amazon and they didn't have it. This is actually, you wouldn't believe how long I've had this. For over 6 years.
I hate the fact that my brain remembers specifically when Ambi ordered a new tripod, got upset she ordered the one that wasn't a handheld and was a stand-up one instead, and then found her old handheld tripod. I'm mostly upset that my brain keeps that in storage for some reason, and yet I can't remember dates. Boy.
Hasn't broke, still does me good.
Twinkie does look really good, Mudslicker. Yes.
Yep.
I've been thinking that for a while. Ever since we got to see the outside balcony and then we saw more of Twinkie, I was like, snatched. Work.
So right now, Feline is putting plants, these plants.
They're propagating plants? Why have you not taken me on this gurney?
I actually showed these to you in my last vlog.
Did you? Wow, I must have skipped that.
This one. In an actual...
Can we get a better glass? Can we not... Look, I don't know the impacts of propagating in plastics, but we can just use glass, that's fine, and not like an old McDonald's cup. Not like old McDonald from the farm. This is McDonald's, but it's an old cup. This is me literally being very like nitpicky, but just use glass. Glass is great. Better than plastic. We love it.
Pot, because it needs it.
Also, I hope you're not planning to put those propagations straight in there, because they don't seem to have a strong root system currently. No, wait, I didn't see a root system. Are these just cuttings sitting in water? Because I don't see roots. Does anyone see roots?
I showed these to you in my last vlog.
This also I'm unfamiliar with, and I don't know whether or not it will propagate in water. Are we not propagating in water? Am I reading too much into this? Have we just got cuttings and sat them in water? This does not bode well for these plants. And I'm like, look, I'm not the greenest of thumbs. I try my best, but like this, I feel like a quick internet search would have told you that this might not be the best way to do things. There's no roots. They're fake, just like the moon landing, baby.
In an actual pot, because it needs it.
Oh, that's right. She has those plants by the windowsill. Ah, yeah. No, I'm catching up. Sorry, I'm late.
These are awesome because all you have to do is put the water in here. It's pretty neat.
Very neat.
So you take one of these and you like clip it.
Yeah.
Like that. So you pour the water and it just
It makes a little spout. Yeah, it's just missing a handle. It could practically be a reverse teapot.
runs in. Like so.
Yeah.
We also had black ones. Like that one's too.
I prefer this corky kind of color. It's quirky. Quirky?
Look how cute.
Not cute. These things don't have roots. What are they? Okay.
So this is our...
It's very confusing. Like, you could just grow from seed if that was the plan, but this seems to put undue stress on plants. This is a very cute watering can, though. She should tell me where she got this watering can. This is a cute watering can. I deserve a cute watering can. Currently, I just use a measuring cup because I give egg water out and it's all kitchen focused. I should get a cute watering can. That's what I should do. That's some self-care right there.
Little watering jug.
Watering can? Watering utensil.
Yes. That's what it's called, right?
I actually don't know.
Hey, Mimsy, good to see you. IKEA? Is that one from IKEA, Cookie?
That's all you do?
Watering can?
Yeah, I use a measuring cup to water my plants. What of it? That way I know how much water they get. And it's egg water, which is straight from the kitchen. BB, don't measuring cup shame me.
Yeah. We also got...
I do actually think that I should get myself a a watering can, because that would be nice.
Got that from Amazon, of course. Now we are putting
It's Amazon. Ooh, maybe it's not. If it's available internationally, I'll see what I can do.
a nourishing stick in there.
What's that? Is that like plant food?
And this guy gets one too.
Oh.
This is what it looks like.
I've not seen these. These
So
are
it just
cool.
releases
Oh my god, horticulturist Lynn. Yes!
nourishment to the plants over the course of a few months.
There it is, folks. So I want to show you guys something that I
Okay, it was less educational than I was hoping it to be. I was hoping for, like, wifey to be like, yeah, it's got, like, all of these vitamins, all of these nutrients, it stabilizes the soil, it does it, like, it's full of calcium, whatever. I didn't get any information, but I'm excited about food sticks for plants.
recently discovered that I absolutely love.
Popeye's biscuit?
Feline says it looks like a Popeye's biscuit, and not gonna lie, it does. It's a
biscuit. My bad.
yeah, KFC biscuit. It's a plant-based Popeye chicken and veggie, so it is vegetarian. And you guys,
I'm just going to start calling all of this food what it is. It's convenience food. It's what it is. It's convenient for people who don't have time, who don't have resources, who don't have energy to literally pull food out of a box. It's convenient. My brain is sitting here being like, if I had, I don't know how much time this would take for me to put together. If I had like dough prepared, I'm pretty sure I could throw something like this together pretty quickly. How fun would making this be though? Proof your own dough, make your own bread, stuff your own stuffings. Oftentimes when I was making like sourdough bases for pizza, and I was impatient, I'd just turn it into a calzone. And this is what this is kind of giving me.
I recommend this, even if you're not vegetarian,
On a paper plate. Yeah, let's get some actual nice plates out.
vegan. But the brand is Alpha. I got this from a store called Kroger's. So if you don't have Kroger's, I'm sure you can find it elsewhere.
I thought this was going to be like crispity, crunchity, not softity, blandity.
But
I can taste this dough.
I want to show you guys. Like,
No
it literally doesn't look that appetizing. Like,
It looks terrible, and the dough is... I honestly thought it was going to have like a crunch to it. Then again, this is convenient microwave food, and that's probably not the experience that I should be leveling against it.
understand. But I promise you, it's delicious. And if you worry about macros,
440 calories for the entire thing, 32% of your daily intake of sodiums, and that's the danger with convenience food. They are often filled to the brim with salt, which, you know, that kind of is. Total carbohydrates, 19%, 2 grams of total sugars. Why the fuck is there sugar in this? That's the real question. Why is there sugar in this? 14 grams of protein, that's nice. Saturated fats, 13 grams. Okie dokie.
there it is.
Did that just say dunk in a soup?
It's
Hold
delicious.
on, I need to see the back.
And if
again.
you worry about
Make it a meal. Pair it with your favorite sides as the meatless main event on the go. Heat it up and hit the road. It's an easy eat anywhere. Dunk into soups, chilies, hearty dips, and more. I could see all of that. I have a feeling like none of that's going to happen. Again, a salad or something with this would be good. Remove the frozen pot pie from its packaging, put it in the microwave safe dish, and microwave in high for 2 to 2.5 minutes. Great. I don't want to try this.
macros, there it
thank you.
is.
Rich flour. Sometimes when she shows this stuff off, it's interesting. Why is cane sugar literally the 4th ingredient? Hold on. In the crust. Well, I mean, there's got to be sugar in the crust to activate the yeast, which I'm assuming there is. Oil, cane sugar, salt, baking powder. I don't see yeast there. Wait, did they need to list yeast as an ingredient? I can't remember. Enriched flour, blah, 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 blah. Sauce, vegetable broth, yeast extract. There's yeast in the sauce, but I don't see yeast in the bread. Oh, well, whatever. I'm getting too deep in it.
Alrighty, so day
Laura, hello. Thank you for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Laura says, I'm in the past listening to you talk about fruit bats. That marks the 58th reason why I think you work for the Anti-Tourism Board of Australia. Is it because of the fruit bats pooping everywhere? Is that it? Future Laura, thank you very much for the super chat. That's very kind of you, and I hope you're enjoying the stream today. Hi.
12, which is November 14th. So the weigh-in today was 506.6, which I'm shocked at such a large gain overnight because I did not binge. I did overeat though, but I do gain weight rather easily because of lymphedema. As you guys know, I was recently diagnosed with.
Yep.
You guys, it is officially that time of year.
Is this a speaker?
I have my little mini heater on
It is not a speaker.
my desk here.
Okay.
We do have a heater, but our windows are not insulated.
Oh my god, Wasabi, come back. I love
Did you
you.
guys see Wasabi walk by?
Bye.
Yeah, our windows are not insulated, and we have a lot of windows. Feline tried to insulate them. She did really good. Let me tell you, this little fella
Okay.
right here actually works really well.
I guess it was about that.
And then also, always a little blanket. Where did we get this blanket from? Society 6. It was over $100, but this blanket is massive.
That's a lot of money on a blanket.
And it's so cozy. What is happening?
I mean, spend your resources like you want. $100 on a blanket is like, what's that? It's like 150 to 170 Australian on a blanket. That's a lot. Oh boy, that's a lot. Sorry, getting resourced brain. You know me.
Are you gonna help me?
Yeah, I'm gonna help you, baby.
Thanks.
Let me get my princess girl. Wrap her up.
Thank you, baby. Oh, it smells like home. Do you guys know what that? You guys know what that means? Like,
I mean, what does your home smell like? Mine smells like lemon and myrtle spray at times, often chicken and broccoli, and I don't know, fresh air with the windows open.
that like comforting smell. Yeah.
Elle, are you okay?
Anyways.
Is everything okay?
Hello. Yes, I'm in my bra, but you know.
Oh, it's 148 Australian. Sorry, Speed. I'm not up on the conversions, but thank you very much for the correction. I appreciate it.
You know what? We'll just call it a bikini for the time being. Oh, I'm in my dingy closet, and I'm just putting my socks away.
Just imagining people out there just taking a deep inhale through their nose, being like, "What does my home smell like?"
Because I did a little bit of a laundry moment. But I forgot to tell you guys my weigh-in. My weigh-in today was 506.4. So you have the photo here to see. And then
I'm more invested in Ambi's gurney currently, which is something I didn't think I'd return to saying. In regards to all of this, it is what it is. It is what it is. We've gone from trying something new to that not working and now just doing the same thing we've always done. And what do you want me to say about it? I don't know what to say about it.
obviously here it is in my little notebook. Actually, it's not a notebook. It's just a lined piece of paper. Actually, just the end of the night. I haven't really been like vlogging lately. I don't want to vlog too much because Vlogmas is coming up. And I know that when I vlog a lot, especially like daily, I get kind of burnt out because I don't like listening to myself and talking so much and editing so much. So I don't want to get burnt out before Vlogmas because then it's like, okay, am I already putting myself in a position to fail? Nobody wants that. I was also cleaning out my closet a little
I mean, it'd nice to get a complete Vlogmas, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, here's the crap.
bit. I bought this off of Amazon.
Uh-huh.
For
Do I need a crown? No, not with these headphones, Zach. A tiara, that'd
literally one video that I did. One video. And it was in my video for like 3 seconds. I was like, queen of YouTube and shit. Oh my god. I look so tired. I am so tired. It's past my bedtime, let me tell you.
Are we now just gonna watch Ambi model the crown? Okay.
But
Work.
oh my god, my hair, oh my god, is definitely stuck in this. Eek.
I just can't get it out.
Oh no. Tell me that was a bad idea without telling me that was a bad idea. I'm just finding something to wear to bed. I keep saying, why do you have fake Louis? Girl, back in the day, I didn't have no money for some real Louis. Are you kidding? And now that I do, it's like, do I really want to spend $3,000 on a purse? I don't think I deserve it, so I actually got this off of Wish. So it's been years that I've had fake Louis. I mean, five years. So not saying I would.
Look, fake, real, whatever makes you happy. Just remember, you deserve nice things. right? You deserve nice things that make you happy, and I hope everybody has the resources out there that they're able to feel happy with the things that they can get. That's all. Whatever, Ambi. Look, the larger discussion about like consumerism, I suppose, and capitalism at large is actually like relatively prevalent in Ambi's conversation. What I will say is that I think that Ambi creates a lot of waste. I think that, well, maybe not creates, but facilitates a lot of waste, right? We've seen how many backpacks and bags, and regardless of whether or not they were fake or real, really the only difference is to the designer and the industry, but also to her wallet. And at the end of the day, it's still utilizing just as many resources, whether or not it is real or not, withstanding material pleather versus leather versus plastic aside. Look, she has a lot of stuff. She has a lot of stuff, and it seems to me like maybe one person doesn't need 17 bags, but who the hell am I? You do you. Whatever. Whatever.
I didn't buy it now. Wink, wink. Okay, guys, so I just cooked.
Elle, would you like a speaker? I will hand you the microphone.
I made roast beef, carrots, and mashed potatoes. I'm a chef, so I'm really, like, excited about it. Just kidding.
Mary, again, you could be, if you wanted, like, you could make that at home. Just so you know, not, like, I feel like you have the time and resources to be able to make a lot of this stuff at home.
So, I don't know if you guys have heard of Factor meals.
I have not.
They slap because
Do they?
We got some when we were doing keto, and they were so good. But now that we're not doing keto, we can get a...
Are you referring to we as in wifey and yourself doing keto, or was it just you? Because I have some thoughts.
Other kinds.
About maybe the reasons why we've ended up where we are here today.
So it's fresh, never frozen meals, chef prepared.
She did really well on Freshly, wasn't it? Freshly? Yeah, Freshly. So this is just essentially similar. Pre-prepared, healthy, whatever you want to use that word for, meals.
Dietitian approved. No prep, no mess. You heat
It's the royal we because of the crown zing. You're not wrong.
and eat. And it's America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. So it has the calories, all of the nutrition you need.
As in all of the nutritional information that's required to be on a pre-packaged meal, or just like all of the vitamins and minerals?
Expiration date, all of that. This is the slow roasted brisket pot roast with baby carrots, mashed potatoes, and pearl onions.
Delightful. Pearl onions are good.
Let's give her a try. So we're going to taste test together. Mashed potatoes first.
Creamy. Is it creamy? Is it creamy?
Slaps.
It's not creamy, but it slaps.
I don't know what that was.
The dance. Little happy dance. That's what it looked like.
I love roast beef. Pulled pork, those type of things.
Did you say that because you didn't remember which one it was you were having? Because that's what it seemed like. That's why your eyes looked down at the container to see if you could see the name of what it is. Is this pulled pork or is it roast beef? I think you said beef. I don't know. I can't remember. Neither can you. Oh, that's fun.
So good. Now we're going to try the meat.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'm now noticing both Ambi's done it for a while. Chantel's just taken up the reaction or response rather to delicious food. But I'll take it silent over verbal any day.
Oh, that's so good. You want to try, babe?
No.
No?
I had my factor earlier.
I'm going to try a carrot. I'm going to do a thumbnail.
Okay, so I only paused because I know she's going to hover here for a second, right? I didn't think my gaming reflexes would come in quite as clutch as it did, but she gave me time. She gave me the wind up. This was a soft pitch. I knew it was going to happen. There you go.
Mmm.
Good.
She said she was doing it for the thumbnail. So, you know what? When the queen requests, a lowly serf will offer, you know.
These meals are so worth it. We got 10 meals for how much? Like $122 for 10 meals. Like $11 to $12 per meal, which isn't bad because like Feline and I can order takeout and it'll cost us $70 for just one meal. So,
We got a knife.
and then when you plate it, it just, I don't know. I want to take a bite of everything together. Okay. So we have mashed taters, the meat.
The meat. Is it beef or is it pork, though? Because I'm pretty sure you said beef.
A pearled onion, carrot. Let's go for it. So good. Only 550 calories too. And no, this is not sponsored. I wish. Okay, you guys, so it is time for my weigh-in. Today is day 14. I weighed in at 506.8. So 3 days in a row, I did not binge. I'm actually really freaking happy about that.
That's great. I'm trying to piece together like purpose and outcome out of all of this, right? Like I like recordings, I like numbers, I like being able to kind of like see resources, allocate them, understand like you know, patterns and things. I'm not very good at any of that, but I like seeing it because I can logic stuff out, right? I see a lot of potential with this information. I hope this information goes to the therapist, goes to the healthcare team, and say, look, because ultimately, like, if you're able to track, because I could imagine, again, I'm a layperson with very little experience, but I can imagine if someone were to look at this and say, okay, great, I've got 30 days of you tracking essentially what is your relationship with food. It looks like you were having a hard time here. It looks like you were having a better time here. And I guess that kind of opens the door to like, well, how were you feeling around this time? What were you doing? Like, were you experiencing triggers? Like, I kind of feel like this is quite useful to the right person. I don't know if that person is the internet. I don't think it is. And I hope that Amber actually gets something out of all of this. If I were to look at all of this, depending on my mood, it actually might make me feel bad, right? If I looked at this and said, okay, great, for instance, I have a goal of 1,800 to 2,000 calories every day, and I tracked everything to the point, or it's not even that because you're not tracking everything, so that might be less useful, but if I wrote down how I was feeling about my food every day, and I acknowledged the fact that I overate or binged or emotionally eat or like ate because I was out or whatever. And then I went back and looked at a month worth of data and said, okay, great, what was happening at these times? How do I rectify that so I'm not relying on food? Because that's been my experience with food. Not hers, not trying to put words in her mouth or anything. This could be very valuable information, and I hope it goes to the right healthcare team so that they're able to kind of process all of it. But at the end of the day, it has the potential, I think, to be quite upsetting and confrontational if you don't have a way to clearly kind of navigate it, I guess. Because if you are the type of person who only sees success and failures, I guess, you might see this information and be like, okay, great, so I wanted to do a thing over the course of 100 days, and I did that thing, but even though I did that thing, I still see failure in it. And that's very much a perspective thing. And I'm not saying that Amber's going to do that. I think that might be a concern. Welcome to my TED Talk. Hanny, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hanny says, today I learned that Ambi weighs roughly the same with all Blackpink members and me combined together, and I don't know what to do with that knowledge. Hanny, thank you for the note. I think I don't necessarily like associating... how do I say this? I don't necessarily enjoy talking about Chantel or Amber's weight specifically because you know me about the physicality. There is... I don't think it's a talking point, but I definitely understand the like conceptualizing of it all, because I kind of was doing it at one point with the gym stuff because I was like, okay, great, I want to be able to deadlift like myself at my heaviest. I don't think boiling people down to how much they weigh is ever a good thing. But I definitely understand the talking point of conceptualizing, like, what is weight, right? And that's not a conversation about people. It's like, what does 5 kilos look like? What does 10 kilos look like? And that looks like a different thing depending on feathers or bricks are a good example that we use. But it is certainly confronting, especially as someone who uses metric over imperial measurements, to actually fully realize the impact of, like, that's what that number means. I often reference it just to myself because I've been through it, right? So I've been through similar situations. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Being someone who is, you know, in a similar vein, it's like my knees would not be happy with me. My ankles would not be happy with me. But yeah, no, I understand conceptualizing the numbers can be, like, quite confronting. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I admit, but I did overeat, which is frustrating. So what I wanted to do every 10 days, I know we're on day 14, but I did just think of doing this, is every 10 days, because these are literally pretty much my only things that I do. When I'm on track, I'll either do calories or intuitive eating, and then when I'm off track, I'll overeat or binge. So every 10 days, I want to see how many times I do each of these things. So days 1 through 10, I counted my calories no times. I intuitive ate 3 times. I overate 2 times, and I binged 5 times. So I was only on track 30% of the time in the first 10 days.
Angela, she did try to, at one point in time, back when she was with Destiny, she did try going to an Overeaters Anonymous, I think was the name of the group. There's specifically a vlog where, no, wait, was it Destiny or was it Crystal? It might have been, I think it was Crystal era. Yeah, there's a specific vlog that I'm remembering where I'm pretty sure it was Crystal, drive to a church and it starts raining and she goes, like, knocking on buildings, trying to find, like, a John Steve Baptist Center or something. Don't quote me on that. And she can't find where the actual meeting's taking place, and everybody, like, in the area can't give her an answer because they don't know what she's talking about. So she had the intention of going to a group meeting for that. I'm not sure about, like, actual, like, clinical group stuff, but I specifically remember that talking point. That's some deep ambi lore for you.
And I was off track for 70% of the time. So I think this is going to be a good indicator for me to look at so I can see it more, like...
Okay, so now we're counting... No, I don't think... Are we tracking calories? How do you know if you've hit your calories? Like, whether or not you're restricting or whether or not you're in a surplus or the other one. Oh, my brain is leaving me already this morning. That's not good. Whether or not you're in a surplus or a deficit, like, you can't guess your calories. It will take a very, very long time for you to just be able to eyeball stuff in general, but I'm going to tell you right now, my subconscious, my body wants to take, all of the calories and put them in my face hole, regardless of whether or not I think it's within my calorie limit of the day. So, okay.
In my face, because, you know, the next 10 days I would love to have my binging down to 3 or even less than that. And I don't know, this is also a part of the 100 days that I would like to share with you guys. So I wanted to...
Okay, so now we're just grouping and categorizing. Again, Ambi's actually, like, kind of keeping the data. Hopefully that's useful.
To show you guys, I have completed my globe and obviously the earth, and you turn this little bit and it spins. The last bit took me so long because I was dreading being done because I wanted it to last, as you guys know, but I figured let's finish it up. For those who like the art moments,
I see you, Els.
I want to give you an update on my art. So you guys have seen this one.
Oh, I hope you feel better, Wheelie. Thanks for stopping in.
Seen this one. But these are just for the people who haven't seen them, because I know some of you don't watch, like, every single one of my videos, obviously.
100% Rumham. When you experience, like, what 100 calories is and how much it takes to actually burn it, like, fortunately, like, our body does a really good job at being like, hey, you give me energy and I will burn it. But our body also is like, hey, you give me energy, the winter's coming and I'm going to store that for you because you might need it sometime.
I love this one. And then I don't think I showed you guys this one. So this is the heart one. It's okay. It's giving me very 90s, like, you're in elementary school or something. And then I did that one.
Oh, that's cute. I actually really like that one. That one can stay. That's giving me big, like, wood panel vibes. I like that.
Which I love the color scheme on that one. This one's kind of lame, but...
That one's good. That's kind of doing my head in, but...
It's just fun. And then this one, kind of obsessed. And then, so the next ones I'm about to show you is kind of...
I hope, honestly, Ambi, I hope you're doing something positive with this art. Not just showing us. I hope... Hang it on the wall.
Like, sentimental. When I was, like, really young, living with my parents and traumatic things were happening, my grandma, who I love dearly but is no longer with us.
Has anyone figured out why Ambi... Or has she mentioned why she wears the headphones when she's vlogging? I picked it up over the last couple of weeks, and I don't... Like, is she just bopping along with music while she's doing this? Very much giving, like, I can do this in my sleep energy, you know?
She would try to protect me from all that and distract me in the best way that she knew how. So
Not a bad idea.
This was, like, when I was literally 5. She would take a piece of paper and, like, squiggle all over it and then have me color it. So I was just kind of...
Are these beats? They're headphones. I don't care. I don't care.
Thinking of her. So I decided to do it. So I did this one. I squiggled that. And then I asked Feline, I was like, will you squiggle so I can color? So she squiggled this one. So that's my art update.
Oh, maybe it is to not wake up wifey, so my girlfriend. Maybe this is filmed like really late at night.
Okay.
I didn't even think of that.
We are about to put the globe
Because she is quite quiet here as well.
on my bookshelf. These are
She's very quiet. I literally can't make her loud. Oh, wait, I can.
containers because I was going through my hallway closet, which is right here, because I wanted to go through like Christmas stuff. So like I knew which ones were bins and which ones weren't. So, okay, anyways, I'm gonna go get my globe. Okay.
Oh, the globe's done.
Guess we could set her right here.
That does not seem like a safe space, no.
I
I feel like someone's gonna knock that off. Not
think
good.
it's time to get rid of this mirror because I also have 2 other ones which are in my bedroom. But truth is, I don't really need this one.
See, look at that art up on the wall. There's a Miley and there's another print. Yeah, I kind of feel like you should make a feature wall of all of the drawings.
But here's the globey. I don't really know how I feel about it, but yeah. I might actually put my books down here because they're currently on the entertainment center in my bedroom, but we're gonna get a new entertainment center, which I'm super excited about. So
Okay.
this is still my favorite Lego I've ever done.
I can't tell you how few times I've replaced my furniture. I think my bed frame is like at least 15 years old now. You all saw me putting the chair together, Queenie. Queenie's new, as is a set of drawers, but that's because I didn't have them because I had a bookshelf that I'd had for like 8 years. Anyway,
Nintendo.
sorry, I'm just putting together the thought of like, I need a new entertainment center. No, I don't, because it's also like 13 years old and it's still doing its job. It's fine.
No.
Again, that's my resource brain. You're all experiencing it through my lens, so
Even a controller. Yep, I built this and I love it.
thanks for watching. No goodbye, no farewell, so long, Alvida say. Just thanks for watching and no sound. Okay, well that was fun. That was fun. Oh boy. Okay, I'm awake now. Actually, I need to finish this caffeine and then I will be awake. Chat, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It was lovely to see you this morning or your evening, I guess. I hope you're having a great week. For those of you celebrating Thanksgiving is it this weekend, I think? Have fun, I guess. Be safe. Say hi to everyone for me. Hug a loved one. For those of you who aren't, have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you all. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd very much like that. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs as always. Chat, say hi to your friends. Talk to people in your life. Hug your loved ones. Do all of the things. And I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.